Greg Hardy had another boxing fight. Notice I didn't say he lost, but I assumed you either already knew or just assumed he did because, you know, he's Greg Hardy. Greg was knocked out again, and my god, what a beautiful sight it always is. The Little Mermaid in cinemas now. Looks like a movie. I really need to let you baste in the delicious juices of Greg Hardy losing again, so here it is again. And here it is in slow motion. And here's the clip of Greg getting dropped repeatedly. So I want you to listen to Greg's corner right before he got dropped. Not on your level. And his corner's right, I mean, no one is on Greg's level. Because no one else is quite that shit at this point. Science would have us believe there's 5 layers to the Earth, but then again, these are the same people that tell us the Earth is round. I mean, imagine still believing that when Bryce Mitchell drew us very clear and concise pictures to prove otherwise. You silly people make me sick. Yeah, let me tell you about the 6 layers of the Earth. We got the crust, upper mantle, lower mantle, the outer core, the inner core, and somewhere beneath all that is Greg Hardy's talent. Although I gotta respect Greg's coaches. Having Greg Hardy training at your gym is like having a water pistol in your gun range. Sadly, the only thing Hardy's massive frame is useful for anymore is reaching the top shelves at Walmart where he works. Okay, that's enough shitting on Greg. Nah, let's watch Weezy get fucked up once more. He fucking sucks. He's so shit. They put Weezy in there for 18 rounds. 18 rounds! How is that legal? They didn't even let him have his inhaler. Oh, that's so good. Okay, starting there. That felt great. Blades vs Almeida is being targeted for a return to Sao Paulo, Brazil, because the last one in Brazil just went so well, and the crowd were great. I mean, the main thing to cover about that is that every Cyril Gane fan let out a sigh of relief that he's safe from 2 of the top grapplers for now. Watching Cyril Gane try to stuff a takedown is like watching a dog eat peanut butter. It is not easy, and thank God we don't have to see it. UFC Vegas went down this Sunday, and here's what I can be bothered to cover. I don't want to talk about what happened with Malaki. Stop asking, okay? Very upset.
I hurt myself today.
Jim Miller knocked out some poor soul who had to face him in his UFC debut. I don't know how Jim Miller's nearly in his 40s at a lighter division, yet he's still delivering concussions like he's Jim CTE. Abubakar Nurmagomedov lost the decision to Dos Santos. No, not that one. Which he handled with respect and humbleness. That or he slapped Dos Santos after the fight like a sook. Memory's a bit hazy on that one. Abubakar, more like Abu-Hukar, am I right, boys? Yeah, it's not my best one. You will not believe this. We got a first round finish in a women's MMA bout. Woo! Karen Silver submitted Ketlin Souza. Doesn't happen often in women's MMA, so let's count our blessings today with a prayer of sorts. Let us thank the Lord for the finish on Sunday night, for rare that is in a women's fight. We thank the Lord for presenting the submission instead of a 3-round clinching decision. Amen. Fight of the night went to Alex Caceres and Daniel Pineda, no relation to the boxing great. Alex Caceres won the decision in a crazy back and forth. Pineda was basically puffing Billy by the end of round 1, as usual, but kept pushing through the whole fight regardless. Puffin Billy was throwing up submissions. Alex simply said no. The main event was a competitive fight, but it was scored correctly in favour of Kai Kara France as he was up 3 rounds to Albazi 2. Oh, hang on.
I am dripping wet for this tight, white Italian.
Only Mike Bell scored it correctly. Albazi won. The 2 clearest rounds to score were 3 and 4, Vermeer dominating most of 3 in dominant positions and Kai outstriking Albazi very clearly in the 4th. So obviously, from what I just told you, right, you score round 4 for Kai Kara France, right? Well, not in the eyes of our boy Crazy Chris, who somehow scored round 4 for Albazi. The only way you saw him Albazi win round 4 is if you have fucking schizophrenia. Chris, you never fail to live up to that Crazy Chris nickname I gave you. And of course, a robbery would never be complete without Silly Sal being involved. You can't hate on Albazi though. Not his fault the judges were Silly Sal and Crazy Chris. Brain rot patient 0, Tito Ortiz, has graced us once again with another of his perspicacious observations.
It's not a decimal, a fraction, an infinitesimal variable beyond my thought.
Let me translate that for Tito in case he sees this somehow. Tito, your brain think good. You smart from good brain. Anyway, Tito seems to believe that no one does promo for a fight better than him. Bullshit! Tito, you can't claim to be the best promoter of anything when you probably can't finish a page of green eggs and ham without your system overheating if I asked you to. I won't ask, Tito, don't worry, I would never put you through that sort of turmoil. Oh, hang on, that's not where the story ends. There is one person he thinks maybe does it a little better. Let's hear it from the man himself. Who is it, Tito? Who could possibly outdo you in fight promotion?
I'm out doing everything. It's not just the fact of getting the cage and fighting, but going out and doing the promo to sell the fight. And I don't think there's anybody in this business that does better than me. No. Maybe, was it Gregor McConnor?
Gregor McConnor. Oh, for fuck's sake. If you opened up Tito's head, you'd find but a hamster wheel operated by a three-legged dog, trying his very best to keep the machine running. Alright guys, I gotta get out of here. The ring's been booked by another crew and I gotta be up early to clean the sweat and yogurt stains. I always wonder what they're filming in here when I'm gone. It's always such a mess. Anyway, I better give the couch a double wipe first. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, a Pitbull got put down this Sunday. Lol.